The San Antonio Rampage celebrated the holiday season with a 4-3 victory in the shootout over the Iowa Wild on ugly sweater night here at the AT&T Center. Jordan Kyrou game winner in the shootout, and after the game he said it was about digging deep.
Yeah, like you said, we had a great start there, and we had a bunch of chances, so and we didn't end up bearing any of those, and we let them fight back in the game, and we made a big push at the end of their comeback. I was gonna cut to the middle and get a shot, and the guy tripped me, and then I just saw Soch back door, so I just gave it to him.
Okay. Now you just scored your first NHL goal last week, and now you're back down here. And sometimes guys get a little sour about that.
Yeah.
And they come down with a bad attitude. But obviously from tonight, it seems like you get your head in the game.
Yeah, you can't have a bad attitude. Wherever they put me, I'm gonna go out there and play my game and show them. So.
Since you've been back, it's been nice to have you back. It seems like things have been going a lot better since when you were hurt. So tonight you guys got the big win, but it seemed kind of weird. You got the first two goals and then they came back on you. So what's your opinion of what happened tonight?
Yeah, there was some big momentum swings tonight. Come out a couple goals in the first 5 minutes, and actually, despite that, their goalie played unbelievable. Could have been 5 or 6 after the first half of the game, and he kept them in it for sure. And then they started just throwing pucks to the net, a couple lucky bounces to come back. But boys stay resilient, and then we got the 2 points.
A couple of goals that you've had since you come back now. So what's been working for this team, and in this nice stretch where you're winning instead of earlier in the season?
Yeah, we're trying to keep it simple. The first half, or the first about 10 games, we were kind of all over the place. No one was really pulling the same direction. And I think we kind of, with the coaching staff and our systems, we focused in on doing the right things, keeping the puck simple and making good plays where we need to.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win. Just overall thoughts first off.
Well, I thought, obviously, first shift of the game, they came out hard, put us under a lot of pressure. We ended up taking that penalty, and then we spent the next 2 to 4 minutes probably killing, because I know we took one right after that. So we had 3 consecutive penalties. One we had to kill off a 5-on-3. They took a penalty at the end, but it seemed after we were able to kill those penalties off, we got our legs underneath us, scored off a face-off, and we seemed to take over the game in the first. I thought we were real good from them on, probably the last 15 minutes of the first. And then, they came out hard. They skate really well.
The Rampage will play the Wild on Sunday at the AT&T Center to close out a 2-game weekend set. From the AT&T Center for the Project Spurs Network, I'm Steven Anderson. The San Antonio Rampage gave their fans a gift for the holidays as they defeated the Texas Stars 2-1 here at the AT&T Center on Saturday night. After the game, Nolan Stevens, Jordan Kyrou, and Coach Drew Bannister discussed the win and discussed how the team has improved over the past few weeks.
So congratulations on the win and on your goals. So it's your third straight game out with the goals. Just talk about the recent surge you've had over the past few games.
I've just been playing well. Been playing hard and playing the right way, and it's kind of easy when the team's buzzing. So just gotta keep that up.
You mentioned is it easier to play a team, particularly a rival team like Texas, when you just played them last night and you guys lost? So is it easier to come back and play them the same way to not make those same mistakes?
Oh, for sure. We watched the video. We took notes of the game, like what we did wrong, and we improved that this game.
Congratulations on the win. What did you like from your team tonight, specifically in that overtime period?
Well, I think in the overtime, I thought we had the puck a lot. Obviously, we had a lot of opportunities, but I thought we were patient. We waited for opportunities to get those scoring opportunities, and we didn't give up the puck. I thought we were patient, bring the puck out, and we were able to get fresh guys on the ice without letting them change. But I think the game for me, after they scored their first goal, I like the way we kind of pushed back and we were able to tie it up. And from there on, I thought we played real good. All things considered, with with the injuries we have right now and some of the call-ups and guys having to play, in different situations in our lineup, pretty happy against a real good Texas team to come out here with 2 points.
Is it easier to play a team, particularly like Texas, when you just played them less than 24 hours ago?
Not really. I mean, I'd like to play them less. I think one, they're a real good hockey team, but I think it takes away from a little bit of rivalry playing that much. I think it almost becomes a little bit monotonous and sometimes boring. Easy for a coaching staff to get your players prepared. Not a lot of changes over a night, but again, we come out of here with 2 points, 2 important points for us. Our guys have played well. I thought, both nights we competed hard, but they're a real good hockey team, and I thought we had a little bit more in the tank than we did last night. I thought in the third period, our game slipped where, I thought we were able to maintain what we did in the second here, and obviously in overtime we were all good.
Jordan's had a big few games for you guys. What kind of spark has to be provided, particularly on the offensive side of the ball?
Well, I think that's something that we missed early on was one, his ability to play off the rush and use his speed and make it difficult on defenders, and then obviously his finish. And we see that tonight. He was able to, obviously Nolan Stevens made a great play to him to kind of spring him loose there, but his finishing touch. I've seen it a lot in junior, obviously back in Ontario, but now he's finding a way to score at this level, which is always difficult. But he's been outstanding. There's a little lull in his game when he first came to us, but I think he's found a way to have success at this level.
All right, Neil, congrats on the win. Your first ever OT game winner. Walk us through that goal first off.
Oh yeah, Sammy had the puck up top, and I was just trying to get a screen in front of the net, and he ended up beating this guy one-on-one, and I just tried to roll off my check and get open for him, and he made a really nice play to me and had an open net.
You had a start to the season that was less than ideal. Now the team is starting to play a lot better. So what's been the change from the past couple of weeks?
I just think we're trying to be a predictable hockey team, and everyone on the same page, and moving pucks north, and supporting each other and being there for each other, and just trying to be predictable at the end of the day, and that's been helping us.
When you have a goalie like Billy Husso in net, it makes things a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know he's the man back there, and he gives us a lot of confidence to make plays, and he's always got our back, so it helps a lot and helps the team for sure.
Coach mentioned the team had more gas tonight than they did 24 hours ago. So what was the main difference, particularly because you just played this team 24 hours ago?
I just think going into tonight we want to have a good start, and we had a couple of relapses yesterday, and got away from our game, and we just tried to play a full 60 tonight, and it helped out.
How much is this little mini break for the Christmas holiday going to help you guys kind of recharge?
No, it's nice. It's not that long of a break, but it's always nice to see your family and kind of get a little recharge, step away from the rink for a couple of days, and when we come back, we'll be dying to get back on the ice and see the boys again. So it's just good to recharge every once in a while.
The Rampage will now have a few days off before returning home to the AT&T Centre on Friday, December 28th against the Ontario Reign. From the AT&T Centre for the Project Spurs Network, I'm Stephen Anderson.